7 simple truths about building wealth that work even if you're starting late. Hi and welcome back. We turn everyday choices into lifelong financial success. Let me tell you about a book that started as letters from a father to his daughter. Simple advice about money. No complicated strategies. Just a straightforward path to wealth that anyone can follow. That father was J.L. Collins. Those letters became the simple path to wealth. And if you're over 50, pay attention. Because Collins' address is what most financial books ignore. What if you're starting late? Today, we're breaking down the 7 most powerful truths from this book. And showing you exactly how to apply them to your retirement. Even if you're behind. Let's dive in. Truth number 1, the stock market is your greatest wealth building tool. The stock market isn't gambling. It's not scary. It's the most powerful wealth building tool in human history. Over any 30-year period, the stock market has never lost money. Never. The S&P 500 has averaged about 10% per year since 1926. $10,000 invested for 30 years at 10% becomes $174,000. You don't have to pick stocks. You don't have to time the market. You just have to get in and stay in. If you're 50 or older, you might think, I don't have 30 years. But you do. Your money needs to last through retirement, another 20 to 30 years. Collins is clear, even at 55, you need stocks in your portfolio. Here's his recommendation. In your 50s, 70 to 80% stocks, 20 to 30% bonds. In your 60s, 60 to 70% stocks, 30 to 40% bonds. You're never completely out of stocks. Because your money needs to grow. Key takeaway, the stock market is your friend. Get in it. Stay in it. Even if you're starting late. Truth number 2, VTSAX is all you need. Here's where Collins gets beautifully simple. You don't need 50 different investments. You need one fund, VTSAX. The Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund. VTSAX owns basically the entire US stock market. Over 4,000 companies. Tech. Healthcare. Energy. Everything. The magic is 3 things. Diversification. You own everything. One company fails? Barely affects you. Low cost. The expense ratio is 0.04%. That's $4 per year on every $10,000. Simplicity. You don't rebalance. You don't pick sectors. You just buy and hold. Collins says, VTSAX and chill. That's the strategy. Don't have access to Vanguard? Look for your 401k Total Market Index Fund. Or the S&P 500 Index Fund. Low cost. Broad diversification. Because 80% of actively managed funds fail to beat the index over 20 years. The experts can't beat this simple strategy. So why pay them? For our 50+ viewers, this is great news. You don't need to become a stock expert. Just put as much as possible into VTSAX every paycheck. Automatically. Key takeaway, VTSAX is the simple path. One fund. Own the market. Ignore everything else. Truth number 3, debt is the enemy. Collins is crystal clear. Debt is a ball and chain. It needs to go. All of it. One exception, a reasonable mortgage. Everything else? Credit cards at 18% interest. Car loans. Student loans. Gone. Every dollar in interest is a dollar that can't grow wealth. $500 per month in credit card interest is $6,000 per year. Over 20 years at 10%, that's $343,000 you're giving away. For my 50+ viewers, if you're in your 50s with significant debt, you have a problem. You're running out of time to build retirement wealth. Get ruthless. Sell the expensive car. Downsize the house if needed. Cut expenses to the bone. Take on extra work. Get debt-free fast. Then redirect those payments to retirement savings. Key takeaway, debt steals your future. Eliminate it. Then invest those payments. Truth number 4, spend less, invest the difference. This is the simplest truth in the book. Spend less than you earn. Invest the difference. Do this for decades. You will become wealthy. Most people get this backwards. They spend everything. Then try to invest what's left. Which is nothing. Collins flips it. Decide how much to invest first. Pay yourself first. Live on what's left. He recommends investing 50% of your income if possible. Sounds crazy? But it's possible if you live differently than everyone around you. If you're 50 plus thinking no way I can invest 50%, I hear you. But can you invest 20%? 25%? 30%? Most people in their 50s invest 5 to 10%. Or nothing. Then wonder why retirement looks impossible. Here's the math. Age 55, invest 30% of $100,000 income for 12 years at 8%. That's $30,000 per year. You'd have about $575,000. Add Social Security and existing savings. That's a real retirement. But only if you sacrifice now. Hard truth, you can't have it all right now. Choose comfort now or security later. Key takeaway: spend less. Invest the difference. The more you invest, the faster you reach independence. Truth number 5, market crashes are your friend. Collins says market crashes aren't disasters. They're opportunities. They're sales on wealth. When the market crashes, stocks go on sale. What cost $100 yesterday is now $70. Or $50. Keep buying. You're getting more shares for the same money. History shows, the market always recovers. Always. 2008 crash? Recovered. COVID crash? Recovered in months. People who stayed invested came out ahead. People who panicked and sold locked in losses. The challenge for 50 plus viewers: when you're 60, crashes are terrifying. But here's the truth: you still have a long time horizon. At 60, you might live to 90. That's 30 years. You're not pulling everything out at 65. This is why you need bonds. Not to grow wealth, but for stability. Keep 2 to 3 years of expenses in bonds or cash. When the market crashes, live off bonds. Let stocks recover. This removes the fear. You're never forced to sell at the bottom. Key takeaway: market crashes aren't emergencies. They're opportunities. Stay the course. Never panic sell. Truth number 6, financial independence is simpler than you think. Collins' definition of financial independence: your investments generate enough income to cover expenses. The formula: annual expenses times 25 equals your FI number. Example: spend $40,000 per year? You need $1 million invested. Why? The 4% rule. Withdraw 4% per year safely. For my 50 plus viewers, you might not reach full financial independence before retirement. That's okay. You have Social Security. Need $60,000 per year? Social Security gives you $30,000? You need to generate $30,000 from investments. $30,000 divided by 4% equals $750,000. That's your target. Age 55 with $200,000 saved? Invest $25,000 per year for 12 years at 8%? You'd hit $750,000. That's $2,100 per month. Aggressive but doable. You might not achieve full independence, but you can achieve enough. And enough gives you options. Key takeaway: financial independence isn't about being rich. It's about having enough. Truth number 7, the path is simple, but you must walk it. The path is: spend less than you earn. Invest in VTSAX. Avoid debt. Stay the course through crashes. Do this for decades. Become financially independent. That's it. No day trading. No crypto. Just boring, consistent investing. The hard part isn't the strategy. It's the psychology. Staying disciplined. Staying invested. Living below your means. Action plan for 50 plus viewers starting late. Step 1. Face reality. Calculate your net worth. Calculate what you need. Step 2. Get debt free fast. Every payment is $1 you can invest. Step 3. Maximize catch-up contributions. 401k, extra $7,500. Total, $30,500 per year. IRA, extra $1,000. Total, $8,000 per year. Step 4, consider working longer. Every year delays 3 things. 1 more year to save. 1 more year for growth. 1 less year drawing down. Delay Social Security to 70? Your benefit increases 8% per year from 62 to 70. That's a 76% higher monthly benefit for life. Step 5, get aggressive about expenses. No car payments. No luxury spending. Live like you're broke for 10 to 15 years. So you can live with dignity for the next 30. Step 6, increase income. Peak earning years. Use them. Freelance. Consult. Sell stuff. Step 7, accept good enough. You might not hit the perfect number. But good enough means Social Security plus some investment income. Good enough means dignity. Options. Not broke. The brutal truth, if you're 55 plus and haven't saved much, the next 10 to 15 years will be uncomfortable. But the alternative, retiring broke, is worse. The hopeful truth, it's not too late. People have started at 55, 60, 65 and built enough. Colin's path works at any age. You just have to walk it. Key takeaway, the path is simple. The discipline is hard. But it works. Even if you're starting late. Let's wrap it up. The 7 simple truths, stock market is your greatest tool. Some people will tell you, Vanguard VTSAX is all you need. And honestly, there's a reason that idea stuck. The book The Simple Path to Wealth breaks down that approach clearly and calmly. I've linked it in the description if you want to check it out. It's still a classic, and still one of the clearest reads on long-term investing. Debt is the enemy. Spend less, invest the difference. Crashes are opportunities. Financial independence is achievable. The path is simple, but you must walk it. If you're in your 50s or 60s, stop wishing you'd started earlier. Start doing. Now. Your first step, today, increase your 401k contribution by 5%. Just 5%. You won't notice it. But over 10 to 15 years, that's tens of thousands more. You don't need perfection. Just better than yesterday. The simple path works. You've got this. Now go take that first step. Subscribe and comment for more videos. Thanks for watching.